What do you want to say to, say, a 25-year-old who has made 40% in 2 years? Now he thinks he knows the markets. What do you want to tell him?
I think, as I've often said, nothing to me is sadder than someone who makes 20% when a stock can go up 20x. Okay, and I think that is understanding markets, how markets behave, and I think I would advise them to do that. If you're a 20-year-old in India, you're what we call the ovarian lottery has been born. You're in the right place at the right time. Invest that money, and you'll be surprised that with the magic of compounding and slight help of a bull market, that you can go from middle class livelihood to the moneyed class just through compounding in one generation. That's the opportunity that India is offering us today. And I think young people who are paying attention should grab that opportunity with both hands. It's a difficult business. What did Buffett said? That it's simple but not easy. So you have to, bet on great businesses, let it compound over time. But to find that one great business, you might pick 1 year, 2 years, 3 years of going through balance sheets, con calls, podcasts, visiting companies before you find that nugget that you feel it just cannot be. So when you come to the conclusion that I can't sleep because I don't have this investment, that you're probably onto something. And a second corollary to that, it'll probably be unpopular. When you tell that to your friends or to me or anybody else, we'll probably dismiss it. So unpopular is a good example of something being valued correctly or incorrectly, and you can take advantage of that in the market.
Okay. So what I did is I actually asked, a group of young women and ladies who are not that into the stock markets. I said, I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Damani today. Do you have any questions? And
oh, wow.
I mean, firstly, they were floored and they said, oh my gosh, we can't believe it. But they did, one of them asked that when it comes to intergenerational wealth, is there any advice that you have when it comes to temperament and even maintaining that wealth over generations when it comes to family businesses or even maintaining the wealth in the stock market?
It's a very difficult question, something I'm grappling with, but as you know, I have a young son.
Yeah.
I believe in what the Buffett philosophy is, that give them some, but don't give them so they don't have to work anymore in their life. I think there's a joy in making your own wealth and building your own fortune. I strongly believe in that. And I think more important than giving the wealth, I have to give them the insight, the ropes, the contacts.
Yes.
But
it's so difficult, I feel, to do that with children, especially maybe your grandchildren who have grown up with so much more than you did.
Oh, they have, but I have two amazing grandchildren, Veer and Arna, which I have to mention, give a shout out to them. And we're starting them young. For example, Veer.
Oh, tell me.
Instead of teaching him, A for apple, B for ball, C for, cat, whatever, we taught him ABC through the companies, B for Berkshire, C for Colgate, whatever. So we started him young. Today, he's 8 years old, but he knows Charlie Munger. If he comes to our office, there's a Charlie Munger bust. He goes and does pranam to it. So we taught him young. I think Anna is still 5, so we'll probably teach her also the same things out there. I really feel like you started the introduction that if I teach them compounding, I've taught them to be free for life. So I think both my son and I, Ashok and I, we try early on teaching them the importance of good financial hygiene, good financial habits, and the importance of compounding your wealth over long periods of time. It is one of the most extraordinary insights I've had in my life, is that the minute you understand compounding, it's almost like setting yourself free. You don't have to worry anymore because you know you're going to be rich. Okay, the matter is, what is the path to take you there? That's all.
Wow, was his first word stock market or something? Wow, so you really practice what you preach when it comes to...
I do, and I think for almost every birthday of his, we try and give him some stocks rather than only a toy or a clothes or a trip. We try and give him some stocks. So over a period of time, they will compound and maybe he'll have something of value when he's 18 or 20.
Oh, he will be very happy when he's 18.
If they work out, yes. We don't know about that.
But. So if you could sit across a 20-year-old Ramesh Damani, what would you tell him?
I think the two lessons that my mentors taught me would be great lessons, that you have to put money on the table and you have to be bullish on India because the opportunity is extraordinary. It took me a time. See, I'm more cynical by nature. So it takes me time to have this unabashed bullishness or to believe in a business over 10, 20, 30 years. If you look at the market over the last 30, 40 years period, who have been the people who have really prospered and built, great fortunes in India? The people who believed in the market, believed in stocks, believed in compounding, believed in great businesses. People who try to take shortcuts have all ended up in places that you don't want to end up with. Made money, lost money, the arbitrage, the jobbers, the speculators, the traders, the charlatans. They've all really been relegated by the market. But people who stuck to buying a great business because it's available cheap and sitting on the rear, not trying to put it to an institution or doing anything nefarious, have really made out like bandits. The index itself in my lifetime has gone from 800 to 80,000. Yeah. That's 100x. On the index, what individual stocks have done is unfathomable almost. So there's a great opportunity to make money legitimately.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.